2003 was the inaugural year for the Toyota All-Star Showdown. It pitted the best drivers from NASCAR's Touring Series against each other in a 125-mile race. In the end, it was Austin Cameron from the West beating out Andy Santerre from the East. What an emotional win that was for Austin Cameron.
Yeah, Austin missed 4 races. He was battling non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer, and what a great comeback. He actually, the guys were telling me, Bill McAnally owned that car and also owns Eric Holmes' car right there, the Napa Toyota, as well as Moses Smith, the 16, and Paulie Haraka in the 12. He said there were times when they practiced that year that Austin barely had enough energy to even run 3 or 4 practice laps, and then the end of the year he wins the biggest race of his career. There's a 16 car right there. That's Moses Smith, one of the 3 McAnally cars in the field.
Paulie Haraka, we have a car or a camera in his car. He's also in this field running in the 11th spot tonight.
He's also skipping school.
Yeah.
Duke University's a sophomore, Durham, North Carolina. They have a lot of snow back there. I asked him after the drivers' meeting if he thought he was going to be able to get back to school. He said he wasn't sure.
Dick Berggren.
Eric Holmes in the 20 car is driving another of those McAnally automobiles, and I just talked to McAnally about how things are going for Eric Holmes, currently running in the 3rd position. And he said that they're really concerned about Sergio in that number 4 car because of the inexperience of the kid. They want to give him a lot of room. So Holmes basically right now is trying to play it cool. And if he sees a big opening, he's going to go for it. But if not, he's just going to sit where he is, at least for a little while, and wait for the right break to make his move forward.
And Dick, Andy Santerre has his young driver the spot he wants on the outside on the restart. He said, try 3rd gear. You're getting a wheel spin here. See if you can pull even with Joey. It's a bit tight in the center for him, but they're going to try 3rd gear on this restart to see if they can hold tight and hold the lead heading into turn 1.
I really want to see if he's able to learn anything. He was a lot better on the 2nd restart than he was the 1st restart. Joey clears them again before they get to turn number 1. Joey's on it on that restart.
Eric Holmes still to the inside. Rick Pursley trying to make it 3 wide. Thinks better of it as they go down the back stretch and into 3. Pursley all the way down below the white line.
He really pays for it, though. You gain up so much ground through the center of the corner, then you really pay for it up off the corner.
Gilliland running in the 3rd spot, trying to take that away from Eric Holmes now. That's a side-by-side battle for 3rd. Eric Holmes down on the bottom in the 20. David Gilliland in the 89. Logano and Pena running 1 and 2. Yellow stripe on the back of some of these cars indicating a rookie stripe. And it's on the back of that 4 car, and we would have to say definitely a rookie because he's never run in the K&N Pro Series before.
Yeah, without a doubt. Had never seen this racetrack before he got out here. Doing a terrific job.
Yeah, he's given Joey Logano all he can handle right now. All over the back bumper. Yeah, a little contact there.
I'm back here, Joey.
Do you think he waves like in the movie Days of Thunder? Do you think he waves, hello, I'm back here? Yeah. 3 wide now. On the bottom of the racetrack, the 11 of Jason Pattison.
Paulie Haraka, the 12. Ooh, it's getting tight up there.
Matt Kobluk on the outside in the 40. Battle for the lead. Here comes Pena. Not able to make the pass. Actually broke the rear wheels loose a bit. There goes that momentum we talked about.
Yeah, just can't get the power down there. Very, very flat at the bottom of the racetrack. Pursley's trying to make it work on the bottom. Trying to get by the 31 of Sean Case. Here's Jason Bowles, the 6. Jason now has moved up to the 8th spot.
Pursley's dropped back. We saw him battling for the 3rd position after the restart. Now he's all the way back into 6th. Again, double file restarts for the K&N Pro Series. Problems in turn 2. Around goes, I believe that's Candace Musney.
It is Candace in the 62 car. Did a nice job qualifying through the last chance race last night. Was holding her own. Looks like she's going to get the car righted and stay on the lead lap. Candace made the, she used to be a regular out here at this racetrack, made the move back east, runs some Hickory, Tri-County, around the Charlotte area.
4th caution of the night coming out. Candace Musney in that K&N Chevrolet.
She's actually a teammate to the 26 of Greg Pursley.
And again, a one-car incident. It's the fourth time that a car has gotten sideways or up into the wall, but not collecting anyone else. So everyone being very cautious when an incident happens on the racetrack. Again, this one a fairly long race for the K&N Pro Series, going 225 laps, 112 miles.
Here's Augie Vidovich right now. Augie runs in the 9th position. Nice little run. He started back in the 12th spot. A lot of experience there. Augie was a former Southwest Tour champion out here on the West Coast. Had a little taste of truck racing back east, and he's had a few nationwide starts. Augie, a great race car driver. Looks like he may they're looking to run a full schedule here in the West Series with this team.
Thank you very much. We're very excited to be here.
Chris Johnson actually drove this car in this race last year, sat on the pole.
Let's head back trackside. Dr. Dick Berggren.
Car number 46, Jeff Berkshire, currently running in the 5th position. That's just about where he started. He was supposed to start in the 6th spot, but with the movement of Truex back, he actually started in the 5th position. He's got a well-handling race car, even though it's a very old car. It's a 2005 car, originally built by Ray Evernham for Scott Riggs. But the car has always finished in the top 5. It's solid. And tonight, finishing is what Berkshire has his mind on. He has been to this shootout race on 2 separate occasions, and both times he has failed to finish. Berkshire running well.
And Dick checking in with the leaders radio, just listening in to what Joey Logano and his new crew chief in the Nationwide Series for 2010, Kevin Kidd, were discussing. They know that the 4-car of Sergio is a little bit better than they are, and it's obvious to them that they're losing speed in the middle of the corner. Joey's had to check it up, and his rolling up has affected how the number 4 car of Pena has been able to corner. They concede that the Pena car is a bit better right now, but what they're going to change is how Joey can roll through the center, and Joey also is discussing how slick the bottom is on these restarts. It's the advantage to the outside, and he may try for that at the break, or at least set up those first 25 laps as we talked about after our break to see what the outside will hold on these restarts.
2 series champions getting automatic bids into this race. One of those being Andrew Ranger, who comes from the Canadian Tire Series. Right now, he's running in the 25th position.
He was 2-time champion in the Canadian Tire Series, won 6 races last year.
One of the other series champions, George Brunholzl, in the number 36. He was the Whelen Southern Modified champion.
A lot of people in racing would know George from that name because of the Brunholzl Jacks. His dad would invented a Brunholzl Jack, race jack, and they didn't invent a jack, but he certainly invented a very quick jack, a 1-pump jack.
And a light one. Guys carrying it over the wall. Coming out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Joey Logano, another great start.
Now he's got David Gillen right beside the 4 of Sergio Pena. Look at David on the bottom.
David Gillen takes second away. And Sergio Pena now battling for the lead.
2 former winners in this race. Oh, he gets sideways.
A little bit sideways for Gilliland. That will slow him down and allow Sergio Pena to get the momentum back and get back to the back bumper of that 25. Oh, and right in front of him goes David Gilliland.
I'm not sure he was clear. I'm not sure he was clear.
He goes to the inside again of Joey Logano.
I tell you, Sergio is really doing a nice job here. He's losing some ground on the restarts. He's going to learn, though. He's going to get better. Joey is really on it on a restart, but you have to remember now he is in control of the restart. He's the one that's supposed to restart the race.
Joey Logano, David Gilliland, Sergio Pena, Eric Holmes, they're your top 4. Jeff Berkshire in the 46, back in the 5th position.
Sergio is going to take the advantage when David Gillen tries to move down there to the bottom with Joey Logano. Sergio is going to close that hole up on the top of the racetrack.
Running a little bit higher now, trying to take second away. Gillen trying to keep that bumper just in front of the number 4.
I'm not sure he can stay in front of this 4 for another corner or 2, maybe.